The World in 6 Minutes from Sanger Academy. The Earth has 5 oceans. Listed from biggest to smallest, the oceans are the Pacific, the Atlantic, the Indian, the Southern, and the Arctic. The deepest place in all the oceans is called the Mariana Trench, which is about 36,000 feet deep. The Earth also has 7 continents. On the continent of Asia, Russia is the biggest country in area. Its capital is Moscow. And it contains one of the largest wild places, Siberia. The ancient land of China is the most populous country, the second richest, and one of the largest. Major cities of China include Beijing, the capital, which used to be called Peking, and Shanghai. Japan is the third richest country. Japan's capital is Tokyo, the biggest city in the world. Between China and Japan is South Korea, and its enormous capital is Seoul. Moving from China across the vast South China Sea is the Philippines, and its giant capital is Manila. Further south is Indonesia, with Jakarta its capital. Indonesia can boast 3 of the world's biggest islands, New Guinea, Borneo, and Sumatra. The ancient land of India is the second most populous country. The huge capital of India is New Delhi. Other big cities include Mumbai, which used to be called Bombay, and Kolkata, which used to be called Calcutta. To the north of India is the highest mountain range, the Himalayas. Location of the tallest mountain, Mount Everest, about 29,000 feet high. Other important countries in Asia include Saudi Arabia, homeland of the religion of Islam, Iran, the center of the old Persian Empire, and Israel, the homeland of the Jewish people. On the continent of Africa, Nigeria is the 7th most populous country, and the richest country in Africa. Its capital is Lagos. Egypt boasts its ancient capital, Cairo, the Great Pyramids at Giza, and the world's longest river, the Nile. Other large important countries in Africa include the ancient land of Ethiopia, Algeria, which overlaps the world's largest desert, the Sahara, and the Congo, where you will find the second largest rainforest or jungle. Next to Africa is the 4th largest island, Madagascar. On the continent of North America, the United States of America is the 3rd biggest in area, the 3rd most populous, and the richest. The country's biggest cities are New York City and Los Angeles. The U.S. is also home to the 3rd longest river, the Mississippi, Missouri. To the north is Canada, the 2nd largest country in land area. Next to Canada is the largest island, Greenland. To the south is Mexico, whose capital is the giant Mexico City. Mountains, including the Rocky Mountains, stretch along the west of North America, and on the continent of South America there are the mighty Andes Mountains. In the Andes is Aconcagua, the tallest mountain outside of Asia. Between the 2 Americas is the Caribbean Sea, the world's 2nd largest. Almost half of South America is the country of Brazil, one of the biggest countries. Its most populous city is Sao Paulo. Brazil is home to the largest river, the Amazon, which runs through the world's largest jungle. Also in South America is Argentina, with its capital Buenos Aires. On the continent of Europe, the countries are not the biggest or most populous, but they are some of the richest. These include Germany, with its capital Berlin. The United Kingdom can boast of the biggest city in Europe, its capital London. France can boast of its beautiful capital Paris. Italy, and in particular its capital at Rome, was the center of the Roman Empire in ancient times. Through the middle of Europe runs the beautiful mountain range, the Alps. South of Europe is the beautiful Mediterranean Sea, the largest. The continent of Australia is also a single country, one of the biggest in land area. The continent of Antarctica doesn't have any countries or cities on it, just a lot of ice and penguins. The end.